Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the final Monday of November. I can't even handle it. It's already here. So happy Marketing Monday, Motivational Monday, because we know today we also have two more events. Over in JBI, you have Gabby Gutierrez today training on the Novo Marine bundle and how to sell it. That's at 1:30 Pacific. And then we also have at 4 p.m. Pacific, as you know, Live in the Hive. So we've got more coming to you today. Tomorrow, there is no training Tuesday because we're entering into month end. So we're jam packing it today on Motivational Monday. Okay. So this is Jackie G. I got Jackie P with me. And we want to say to all of you, we hope you are having a great November filled with sales and sponsoring. So we want to do open mic time before we get you ready for this week to listen to any exciting news that you have happening in your team, happening in your personal business. We know this is peak selling and sponsoring season, so we want to listen to anything like to brag about and share top tips. All right, so open mic, take it away.
And well, I'll share first.
Thank you, because Jackie will call in if you don't. So thank you, Pat. Go for it, honey.
I know she will. So I'm excited about the fact that I have two indirect consultants. Zoya sponsored and her new sponsor sponsored. So that's really exciting. There's nothing that special that I did other than keeping in contact and letting her know that, you know, her team can be built very easily if she, you know, just take a look at it and want to do that. And so she sponsored one and that one sponsored another one. Now, one of them qualified and the other one has not qualified yet, but work on that. And that happens to be in the Spanish unit that we're building. That's mine. Other than that, I've just been kind of hanging around this month.
Excellent. Way to grow. Give them the opportunity to choose to grow or not to grow. So love it. Thank you, Pat. Congrats. Let's go to Carol.
Okay. I did dial my calls out to all my team on Saturday, Friday or Saturday, letting them know about the 30% over the weekend, etc. And I also reached out to like 50, 60 of them with text messages, you know, with the information, the pictures, and we shot up more than $2,500 over the weekend. And I haven't checked this morning because a lot, you know, you have to, you know, some of my VIPs that wait to the last day of every month. There's 2 or 3 of them. 2 of them actually ordered before the last day of one of the months one of them for the first time. So reached out to so many, and a lot of them were $400 or more. So I'm happy about that.
Carol, that's fabulous. Carol, what is the communication platform that you use so everybody can hear?
I use the dial my calls, which is pretty easy because I can do it from my phone. It's just a little wonky. I have to figure it out sometimes, but I get through it. And so I use dial my calls, and I'm still trying to figure out how to do Project Broadcast because it just hasn't worked for me. But while I'm sitting there watching Hallmark Christmas shows, and you know, I can send out so many text messages with pictures. It's also important to have it and reaching out to them. So that's what I'm doing.
Excellent.
And then following up for some of them that are the VIPs, I follow up with a video text. I actually do some video text for those that I really want to highlight.
Excellent. So these are some great points. We know we've said this a million different ways this Sunday, but please use dial my calls for voicemail, for texting. Please use as another option. You choose your server. Dial my calls is like about 6 cents per person, okay? And you can do a 30-second commercial, okay? Takes a little while to get the speed onto a 30-second message, but it's very inexpensive and it is user-friendly. Don't get frustrated. Make sure you learn how to use it and stop saying, oh, I'm going to get around to it. Communication is critical right now. One of the tips, Jackie and I, we were on some of Kelly Northcott's podcasts, and she said, right now in this season, do not rely on email. because people are getting blasted with emails from businesses. They want to hear your voice. Carol also mentioned text videos. Highly recommended. Listen, if you don't know how to do something, everything you try to do has a lesson to learn. So you could just do Siri, show me how to do a text message or a text video. Go into dial my calls and learn how to use it. Kelly Northcutt also really encourages you to use Project Broadcast. If you can go to that and learn it. Cheryl Sykes has trained us on our Facebook group how to do it as well. And the reason, again, please use whichever one you want. But I love what Carol said. You can either preset these things to go at the time and date you want, so you can do it in your downtime. But Project Broadcast does allow you to do a little bit more than dial my calls, okay? So it just depends which you want to use. Jackie and I have also taught you a little bit on the SA text. We did this numerous times. Just Google it again. But the SA text is also, her and I know over the last week, sent out over 3,200 texts, one person at a time, to our inactive consultants. Each of us did 3,200. And so you can do that in your downtime. So I was still doing it, throughout the holiday, and that you can do for free. So some are paid subscriptions, some are by volume that you buy, and some will be free. But I love what Carol said. This is a time to do texting, videos, and voice. Go live on Facebook, please. People need to see you and hear you because your competition is booming and it's going to continue until the last shipping day, right? And then you're selling gift certificates and inventory. So I'm so glad these topics were brought up. So thank you, Carol. Thank you, Pat. Okay, let's go to Sandra.
I just I put in the chat that dial my calls allows you more than a 30-second voicemail. You can do more than a minute. I try to keep it under a minute and a half. So I just wanted to clarify that you can do more than 30 seconds.
You can, you have to pay more. Yeah, you pay for every 30 seconds. That's why. So yes, thank you. Okay, Sandra, you had your hand up. Thank you.
Okay, I just wanted to say, kind of go to a different angle of what's been going on with me. I had recently gotten sick. It just kind of wiped me out a bit and I just was down about it. But what really got me happy and going is that because a while back, I worked really hard on entering, and I know Jackie just said, don't rely on emails, but I knew what she meant. But I worked on getting those emails into the our website and trying to get many people to get signed up on that. I got some sales from that over the weekend. So I just wanted to say, if you haven't done that yet, or at least if you're talking to new people and you're not bringing that up for them to give you their email for your website, keep doing that, because Jafra is a great partner with that. And when you're not feeling so hot, they'll keep going for you. So, but don't just rely on that.
No, you're absolutely right. I love this. And a dual point to what Sandra just said. One, Jafra does email your clients. Make sure they're signing up or you're signing them up with permission to get the email offers from Jafra, number one. And make sure they check their spam. So, because again, a lot of times it goes into their spam and they're like, I'm not getting it. Well, they didn't check their spam. So that's another thing. But to that point, if you are doing email, even if you're doing MailChimp or something, again, this is just recommended in this heavy duty selling season of the year. Do that voice follow-up. That's where you know me, I always say the 1, 2, 3 waltz dance. You have to do 3 of everything. So whether you're doing an email, then a follow-up voicemail and a follow-up text, life has just so many channels of communication and your brand has to be consistent and you have to communicate in all different types of platforms, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever it is. Okay. So great points. Thank you so much. All right. I have room for any other brag. One more, and then Jackie and I are going to take another 15 minutes to get you ready for the week. Any other brags you want to have? Good things that are happening. Give us some results. Go ahead, Helen. We love to hear your sales.
I just wanted to tell you that I use group text. It's free
It's so easy to do. I really love it. So just a plug for that.
Excellent. All right. So Helen, how did your open house go?
Well, you know what? I know better than to have it on November 11th. I do not know why, because people really usually don't celebrate the Veterans Day. So I didn't, well, I had good sales, like $1,800, but normally I have a lot more sales, but I've had a lot of call-ins. So altogether, well, with what's going on with me, I probably had about $2,900.
Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Very
Yeah.
good. All right. Any other brags, put them in the chat. We want to brag about you. But Jack and I are just going to take a few minutes to get you ready for the week. Or Jack, did you want to go to Bonnie first? I don't know how you guys have this set up.
Well, that's up to Miss Bonnie. I just sent a text that said we were going to do Cyber Monday quick, but if you're ready, you want to just go and we can finish with Cyber Monday. It's totally up to you, ma'am.
Sure, I'm good.
Yay!
Good to see everybody.
Welcome.
Thank you. It's nice to see everyone.
It's great to see you.
Jackie asked me if I would share some of my tips on my customer care. And I'm happy to do that. So thank you for asking me. I love my customers, and I've been in Jafra 47 years, and so very old school. And when I look at who's on this call, I know many of you have been around that long or maybe longer. And I'm sure that you do many of the things that I do, but I'll just share them with you anyways. When I came into Jafra, we were told that there is no advertising. The product speaks for itself, and you connect with people and have other people tell their friends about you and the product. And I still believe that that's very true. And one of the things I so strongly believe in is you need to do something in your business to help you stand out. Why do people come back to you? And Saturday, this last Saturday was Small Business Saturday, and I was having my coffee in the morning, and they were interviewing a group of small business owners, and one lady had a cupcake store. And the first thing they said is, what makes you different from all of the other cupcake stores out there? So that's when I got in, I decided that for me, it was going to be my customer service. I'm very much a creature of habit. I go to the same store to shop for clothes all the time. I go to the same grocery store. I go to Trader Joe's and I walk in and they go, "Hi, Bonnie." And so it's like, I look at what other stores do to make me come back. And I try to incorporate some of those ideas into my own personal business. The first thing I do is I listen a lot. I think that's really important. I listen to what they're interested in. I listen to where they are in their life. Whatever they tell me, I want to hear. And I'm very old-fashioned. I still use client cards because when we started, we had stacks of them. And I write, Jackie's going, yeah, she's shaking her head. I had stacks of them. And over the years, I've cleared some out. Sometimes I wish I wouldn't, because those people call me back like 5 years later or 6 years later. And then I just make a new card, but I make lots of notes on my cards so I can connect with them. I just completed my open house and I had about 40 people and over $4,000 in sales. So my people, yeah, thank you. My people come back. I love them. I have little gifts for them. But how do I create that relationship? So one of the things, let's see. Well, when they order, I always include some type of a thank you note and usually an offer for the future. Oh, I had one here somewhere. for my holiday thing. And it just said, thank you for attending my holiday open house. You know, it's always a pleasure to see you and service you. I want to wish you great holidays for you and your family. And then the next paragraph is, use this coupon as a $10 offer off of a $50 order in December or January. My little New Year's gift to you. So it's a comeback. I have a birthday club, and I try to get as many birthdays as I possibly can. And I do everything by paper. I have this little notebook, and in there I have all the months and everybody's birthday. And yesterday, when I dropped an order off, one of the gals said, oh yeah, my birthday's in December. I said, oh, Jean, I'm gonna go home and write that down in my book, and you'll get 30% off of a single product in December as my little birthday gift to you, or 20% off of a grouping. So it gives me a reason to call all those people on their birthday month. But then I also do a monthly newsletter to my clients. And I have the link to the new brochure as well as my website. And I list some of my favorite products that are featured in the book. If we have something new, I give a little short description of what it is that's new and what page it's on. And then I list all the birthday people for that month, my birthday beauties. And I say, if for some reason your birthday's this month and you don't see your name, call me and get your special discount. And so that's another way I get birthdays, because people will say, oh, my birthday's in December and can I get a discount? Well, of course you can. You're one of my birthday beauties. I also mail monthly brochures. From the olden days of the Client Plus, my clients loved those brochures. And now I do not mail them to everybody, because when Jafra stopped making them available, I did the link only, and people complained, I want the book. And so I kind of started asking people, tell me what's best for you. Do you want the link or do you want the book? And so now I have a list of people that want the book and a list of people that want the link. And so that's helpful. I usually host 2 events a year for my clients where they come into my home. And one is my holiday open house. Prior to COVID, one of the other managers, Joan Hugerich, and I always did it at a hotel. And it was the longest day of my Jafra year, but it was a wonderful day. We got to see so many of our clients and the excitement of everybody in the room. It was really fun. But COVID kind of put a kibosh on that. And Joan and I decided we would do it in our homes. And even the first year of COVID, I had it here. I set it up into 3 days. They could pick time slots, and we all wore masks, and my people came. Everybody came, and it was just fabulous. And then this year I did something different. I had asked Jackie what she thought of it. Instead of calling for RSVPs because we got the books really late, the November books, I sent out my letter ahead of time, because again, remember, we're entrepreneurs. If something doesn't go the way we want it to go, we have to figure out what we're going to do to get the result we want and to service our client. So, okay, I couldn't send them the book by the November 1st date. So I sent the invitation, and I said that they'll be hearing from me soon. So as soon as I got the book, I set up a holiday table with lights and decorations, and I made up this stupid little poem, and I had Christmas music, and I did a 30-second video of my table telling them that I was waiting to hear from them for their RSVP. Well, I never got so many RSVPs in my life. It's kind of good to step out of your comfort zone sometime.
It was so cute.
Jackie G knows what?
It was so cute. Like, you have no idea how just stinking adorable it was.
Well, you're so cute and you kind of encourage me. And Jackie G knows I don't step out of my comfort zone very easily. So, but they didn't see me. They saw the table, they heard the music, and they heard my voice. So I got a ton of RSVPs. And then about a week before the open house, I did another little video that was just music and just showing just some key things. And then I just put a text message with it and resent that to everybody. And the people I hadn't heard from RSVP'd. And then I actually got some orders already from people that couldn't come because they had looked at the link online. So what I learned is it's okay to step out of your comfort zone sometime. And yes, I was doing things different because the situation was different, but I kind of tried to make it a little bit fun, and that was good. And then my other client event is always in the spring, usually spring or early summer, like maybe June or very late May, before people get busy going on vacation and whatever. And then about 8 years ago, I wasn't doing as many parties. I was taking care of our grandkids, my mother. And so I needed another way to connect with people. And I started something called the Preferred Client Club. And this has been phenomenal for me. And some of you have asked me way back when I was doing it, how I did it. And I identified 6 clients that I really wanted to spend time with during the upcoming year, and knowing that I would invite them to my house every other month to sample new products and get their opinion. Well, those 5 or 6 clients have become my best clients because it wasn't like they just went to a skincare party. 1 month we do skincare, 1 month we would do body care, 1 month we would Preferred Client Club. And 1 month we do something else. And the last month, they came every other month. I'd always have food and beverages and whatever, and it became very social. And this group of people that never knew each other really came to enjoy the company of the other people. So toward the end, they were coming for the product and the little perks I gave them, but they were coming to see their new friends. And so then the following year, I started another group, and I did it for 5 years. And when their time was over, they're like, well, we still want to come to your house. I'm like, okay. So I would have the new group come with the old group once a year so they could meet the new group. And the old group would tell the new group how wonderful it was. And we all know that when somebody else can talk about your product or the experience, it's so much more beneficial than if we do the talking. So this has happened for 5 years. I now have 25 people. A couple have moved away. They still get together once or twice a year at my house. They love it. But then COVID came and I couldn't invite them to do that. So I created beauty bags. And I called another 5 people and explained that I had this Preferred Client Club, but now with COVID, unfortunately, I didn't think they'd feel comfortable coming over, but I wanted to know if they'd like to get a bag every other month that would be valued at $75 for $35. Well, they all wanted it. So it was a great way, again, for me to introduce 5 more people to a big variety of products and to get them connected to me, to want to come to my house, to want to call me. I'm providing more of a service, more benefits than if they go to Ulta or any place, so they're pretty committed and they're telling their friends. And so anytime I have a group gathering, I let them invite guests. And that's how I get some new people. So let's see, did I cover all my things? I think just continually letting my clients know I appreciate them. I send them a Christmas card. And they just refer Jafra to other people. So tonight I'm having a facial with a lady down the block and her sister and their mother. They've never tried Jafra before, and it's because of the lady, Mary. Her 9-year-old son, Jack, loves me. He brings me flowers in the summer. He always talks to me when I'm out walking. And sometimes I'll walk with him and his mom. And his mom knew that I did Jafra, but I never really talked a lot about it. Well, one time I was out walking and Jack was with them and Mary's sister was there. And Jack says, Bonnie, tell my Aunt Stephanie about what you do. It sounds pretty cool. So I told her and she's like, well, we have to try this. We have to have this. Mom has to come and see this. So little Jack promoted me to his mother and his aunt, and they're all coming tonight for facials. So Jack is a pretty fun guy. So you can get referrals anywhere. But I do love my clients. I appreciate them. I love my consultants. I appreciate them. And I think that keeps people with me. So that's it, girls.
Not it. You have one more thing.
What do I have?
Could you tell the class just like a little bit about your Giving Tuesday idea and pivoting it when we need to pivot?
Yes. So I've never really done anything with Giving Tuesday. And this year, Jafra kind of promoted that with the Cyber Tuesday. And I have a friend who helped to start some schools in our inner Milwaukee area to help preschoolers read. And they have over 300 tutors that come in and help the kids. And unfortunately, I wanted to do it, but you have to commit to 2 days a week, and I knew I couldn't. So I try to help financially because I believe in this. I believe in kids. Kids are our future. And so when Jafra came up with the Cyber Tuesday, and I put that together with Giving Tuesday, I called my friend Carrie, and I said, Carrie, and she uses Jafra. I said, I have something I'd like to ask you and offer you. And I explained what Jafra was doing. And if she wanted to, they could post about my website, offer my website, and any orders that came in, I would give 30% of all the profits back to the schools. And she was just thrilled with it. And then I mentioned it to 2 of my other consultants that I know are involved with different nonprofit organizations. And I have to follow up, but I'm pretty sure they did it too. But even if they didn't, it makes me aware for next year. And the only thing, I was all excited. My friend Carrie was all excited. And then she went to her board that plans all the fundraisers. And they said, Carrie, we think it's a wonderful idea, except we're sending out our letters on the 27th of November for people to recommit to all of the money that they've donated, you know, to run the schools. They said, could we do this like in the spring? And so she came back to me and I'm like, of course we can do it in the spring. So it didn't turn out for now, but it's on my calendar for next year, and to really, really promote it with our team and to think of other people that I can offer that to. And the good news is we're going to do it in the spring. So that's what I have.
Yay.
I hope you guys found one idea in there that maybe you can use to help.
You are the best. Thank you
Oh,
so much. If
you're
y'all have any
welcome.
questions for Bonnie, you can pop them in the chat, or if you want to unmute, go for it. And I just want to say, you guys have no idea, just like the little joys that I get from Bonnie Strigenz all the time. The adorable little video that she did that changed the way that her open house went, and just the joyful little ideas. I love this girl, and I know you all love her too. So
Love you back.
thanks, Bonnie. You're the best.
Thank you all.
Cheryl is asking if you could post the video. Could you? I could
Oh,
probably
I
pop the
might have
video.
deleted it already.
I didn't delete it. I kept it. Could I put it in the leader group for you?
You can put it in the leader group.
Yay.
Remember, when you watch it, you're supposed to laugh.
It's
You're so
wonderful. Yes, I will totally share it. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
love you all.
awesome. Awesome. She is amazing. Always the best at customer care. And you can tell why. She starts with who she wants to be to her customers. And if I hear the word one more time, it makes my heart so happy. The word service is Bonnie's soul. So it is a great time to reinvent. Who do you want to be to your customers? And she listens and serves them well and keeps it a joy to be a part of her client base. And she is so good at it. So we're going to give you 2 seconds here. I don't know if there's any more questions in the chat. Is there any other live questions that you have for Bonnie? We're going to keep her for 3 more minutes. Anybody, ask now.
You're getting a lot of love in the comments too. I don't
And
know
I
if you
love
can see the
everyone
comments.
back. And you know, so many of these thoughts that I have come from all of you over the years as we've talked about different things to do. I've just kind of, Jackie G always said, have a system, have a system. And so I decided, okay, I have to have a system and I have to stick to it. So there's continuity both for me and for my clients so they know what they can depend on.
Excellent. There are a couple of questions. So Bonnie, how did you choose the first 6 people?
So I just looked in my box with all my client cards and I thought of people, not always people that were using everything, because I wanted to introduce them to Jafra. So I'd always put one ringer in each group, you know, somebody that really did use a lot of products that would chat it up. And then I just picked people maybe that tried some body care, or maybe somebody that was using skincare, or just little odds and ends. And the very first meeting that I had with them when we came together, it was appetizers and drinks. And it was just, and Jackie G will remember this, in the olden days when we did parties, the first couple minutes were getting to know your clients. And so that's what we did pretty much the first night. We just went around the group and had them talk about each other. Oh, and I did have a questionnaire after each time we got together that they could fill out there or take home and get back to me with. And so that way they knew about each other. So when they came together, if somebody's daughter was getting married, the next time they could say, so how are the wedding plans going, or blah, blah, blah. And, you know, now when they come together, they've got their phones out and they're sharing pictures of everything. So my goal was to know more about them, but to have the group know more about each other.
Love that. So Michelle has a question. Tell us a little bit more. What's in your beauty bag?
So as we all know, Jafra always has great specials for us. And I individualized the beauty bags. They did not get the same things. So if somebody was using skincare, I didn't put skincare in. I might have put some body care products or a makeup item. I know their colors. I know what they look good in. So I would put things in that would be new to them to try.
Excellent.
I
Very
love
smart.
that. Adding like
Mhm.
to the mystery bag, adding stuff that they don't normally use to get them hooked on the other things. That's really smart. I love that.
I see Gina's question. She said, remember the gift cards we did through the plastic company? My daughter's in advertising, and one time she created a $10 gift card because Kohl's did that. If you spent so much, they literally gave you a plastic card that you could come back and redeem. And so I'm like, okay, we can do that. And I had them sent to one of our conferences, and there were thousands of them, right, Gina? And people had pre-ordered them. And unfortunately, I spent half my time getting people all their gift cards, but some of us still have them and we still use them and we love them.
Yeah, and in this world today, you can make them so quick with a link or a QR code too, right? You don't even have to
Right.
buy the plastic and mail them, right?
But this was
So-
the olden days. This was
It
probably
was, yep.
20 years ago.
I remember seeing you guys had them like crazy, and you guys were buying and selling and wheeling and dealing those cards.
Right.
It was awesome.
Right, right.
So, well, Bonnie, we want to say thank you so very much. You have a ton of love in that chat box out there.
Good.
But thank you for helping us be the best to our customers. That's what
Oh,
this is all
thank
about.
you. Love
Happy
you all.
holidays. Thank you so much.
I'm staying on till the end.
Okay, sounds great.
Perfect.
All right. So, Jack, speaking
Yeah.
of loving our customers, let's pop up some slides and talk about how do we finish this incredible week ending November, getting ready for December.
I would be absolutely thrilled to do that if my Zoom was cooperating.
It will.
Here we
It
go.
will.
Here we go.
Beautiful.
And where is the presentation mode? Okay, we did it. All right, so you all know we are in the thick of Cyber Week. So we wanted to bring you some dealsies that are out right now that maybe you didn't see. And if you did see them, let's figure out some fun ways to spend them, okay? So for Cyber Week, you have the brand new, just available first run of the Fruteria, Fruitopia, whatever we're going to call it, coconut and citrus scents. Okay, so you get those, the duos, for $16. Now, remember last week how we discussed duos and what to do with duos and how to maximize the sale of duos by showing how they work together and showing their value together more than separate. Yeah. So consultant price for these duos is $4 a pop on each product. So I don't know, that seems like a no-brainer for me, right, Jax?
Sounds amazing.
And we also have bonus size body care. Hey, Bonnie, tell Carolyn. We have bonus size body care, 2 for $49. So 25 a piece for those. So that's $12.50 for consultants. That's awesome. And you get to choose 2. And I listed out here on this slide what the options are for the 2. So get busy sharing all these things that we love. You guys, you know how to sell things, right? And this is the optimum time to do it. But let's talk about ways to share an experience with products that isn't just showing the product, putting on a price, and asking people to sell it, right? So I lifted the language that they use on the website for the Coco Fresco Fruteria, for example, that they give some ingredient pieces, they give some scent pieces, things that pop out to me: coconut and peach. The body lotion has oat milk. The hydrating hand cream has a mango butter for a non-greasy, can still turn a doorknob experience, right? So I took that website description and I flipped it into some post language. If you're going to post it on Facebook or Instagram, I'm sorry, guys, I'm so sick. If you post on Facebook or Instagram or anywhere that you're sharing, utilizing those pieces of language from the website in order to get folks to feel what you're feeling, right? So limited time only alert. If you love the delicious scent of coconut and peach, plus silky smooth skin from oat milk and mango butter, you will love the new Fruiteria Coco Fresco. Available now and on super sale for a limited time. Skip the fillers, over-scented lotions and lines at the mall stores and visit my website today. So simple. So simple. You can also say skip the fillers, over-scented lotions and lines at the mall stores and contact me to order today. Whatever it is that you want to do. All right, you guys. But what I did was I pulled out those ingredients that are on the website already posted for you and ready to go. I pulled out the descriptors and I wanted them to have like a experience with it. Even better, since we don't have these in our hands yet, come with like a smoothie, right? A coconut peach smoothie. Take a picture of yourself, right? Like with a little smoothie and a straw, and talk about the scent, talk about the ingredients, what's good about oat milk, what's good about mango butter. I mean, truly, mango butter is a non-greaser, so you can still turn a doorknob and exit a room after you put your hand cream on, right? That's a super fun like doorknob test to do live on Facebook even. But utilizing the way things feel and the scent experience and the journey that you can have with the products while you're sharing them, instead of a picture of product, link, buy my soap, right? Make it personal, make it special. I'm sorry. We also have some ideas. Jackie, while I cough, can you share this with them?
Yeah, actually, let me go share one more thing. Okay, let me go back to what you were talking about. All right. So I'm going to stop your share. Okay. Let me hop into, and you guys might have to boogie around where I'm going for a quick hot second. Okay, forgive me because I had so many things open. Okay, here we go. All right. So let me take you to other things. So here is what the message of what Jackie and I are saying. You have 4 days of this sale, right? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 3 big Cyber Monday offers, okay? She talked about Fruiteria. Those are limited edition items only this week. We don't have them for sale all the time. They're exclusive. Department stores do this all the time. They come out with, oh my gosh, you can only get these for 4 days. So forgive me, I have Novocaine in my mouth. So if you see my mouth going weird, it's weird, okay? But
we're such a pair today.
I know. Jack is sick. I'm over here on Novocaine and still haven't been able to move my mouth for 4 hours. But okay, we get her done. Just like Bonnie said, pivot, you can get anything done, right? Okay, so here we go. So the reason we're saying this is every day get live. Again, you can do a text video. You can go live on your Facebook pages. You can do a messenger group to your customers or consultants. And it's okay to do them both at one time. Say the price for our clients, regular $26, $10 off, 3 days only. Look at your infomercials. You are the infomercial, but you got to tell them, you got to make them want to smell it and try it and buy it. So, oh my gosh, clients, guess what? $16 for 2. You could do both again at $16. Who do you need on your shopping list? $16 is perfect for a teacher, perfect for the coaches of your kids. Just that little gift stash of shelving that you always have. So when you need a gift, you've got it. Whether you do it in a $16 gift item or, but wait, stock up on them. And that breaks down per item at $8. I don't know where you can get an amazing product at $8 described like Jackie talked about. So we want to pause and say, whoa, let me sell the product. Why would I want to use it? What does it smell like? What is it like? Imagine a scratch and sniff. I love the smoothie idea, right? But give them ideas. People need to be stimulated in their thinking. They're thinking all the time. They're reading all the time. So here's who I would suggest these gifts are for. Or stash them on your gift stash shelf for $8 each, and you've got some. So stock up. Hey, do you guys play holiday fun games? I know we do at my family for Christmas. We do all sorts of things with gifts. I love to pack up about 30, 40 little gift items, and we play dice. We play ping pong into the cupcake holder. There's all sorts of things to play. Do you play bingo? those are great gifts for $8 each that someone's going to love. Okay. So you want to give suggestions and demonstrate it, make them want that. But try one every day. Maybe do coconut today and the citrus one tomorrow. Okay. Then we have the almond. So Jackie and I are trying to get you out of your box, as Bonnie said. Try something new and different. Give them suggestions, let them experience what it's like. We all love almond. So the minute this comes out, of course, you call all the almond lovers, right? They were 2 bonus sizes, price dropped 50%. So again, for a client, you get 2 bonus size items for about $24.50 each. Consultants, drop that in half. Yes, you get the Fruiteria for $4 each. Are you kidding me? $8 for a duo? That's a shelf stasher for sure. Stock up. But it's also that gift for your UPS driver and more. When you go to the almond, now that's a $49 deal. That's when you call all the husbands of your clients and say, I've got a gift that your wife will love. It's less than a $50 bill, right? So how cool is it to, again, think, how do I help my customers get gifts they want? Calling their husbands, calling their kids, again, giving gift suggestions. But the almond is a great experience. You could be popping nuts, right? You could have something fun like that. You could be eating almond cookies with frosting, with shaved nuts on top, almonds on top. Bring out that experience, like Jackie and I said. Relate it, make it fun, make them want that. Have someone sitting there at the sink with you and do an actual royal almond hand treatment, because you could upsell the shower gel to this as well. So again, what else can you do versus what Jackie said? We see so many like the deal and their website, click to order today. If you're doing that every day, you've lost it. These are storytelling. I love that there's just 3. So bring them to life. Just as Jackie shared, what is the product? Here it is. Talk about it. Sweet almond oil and what this is. Even boost this offer so you get some new clients, right? Or if you're going to do a pop-up tabletop, tell them you're going to be doing free almond hand treatments over at Starbucks in this zip code and this zip code on Tuesday. Stop by and give this a try. And then they can do their stop and shops, right? So talk about ingredients, talk about vitamin E, what it does, how it deeply moisturizes, conditions the skin. That sweet almond provides that hydration that goes all winter long, every single day. Again, it delights the senses with that wonderful fresh scent of almond. Picture grandma making those almond tarts, right? Or almond cookies that we all love. Oh, my house smells like it. Matter of fact, I'm eating one right now. So talk about that, how it absorbs quick and it really is silky smooth. So this is perfect, whether they buy 1, they buy 2, or maybe bundle all 3 together. Get both Fruiteria for $52, or add this in as well. You've got 6 fabulous gifts and you can market all 3 prices together, because you might want to try some additional incentives. All right, Jack, back to you. Let's share your screen.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. So we are back and here we go. So we had some ideas for y'all about ways to boost your sales and ways to draw folks in without having to give a discount on product, right? Because things are already pretty discounted on the website. So we had an idea to share a free gift with a $75 purchase. And yes, I do have all of these as individual images that I will share with the chats and the Facebook group. That you can plug in with a $75 purchase for a limited time only. Put your website in or contact me to place your order. That free gift can be anything you have on hand. Don't you dare buy extra to fill orders unless you don't have something on hand. Use what you have to get what you want, yeah? And then on the left side, we have book with me for a shopping spree free. And we just love rhymes, you know? So they can book in December to unwind before the grind, right? Before all their family and friends show up for Christmas and holidays. or choose a January fun with friends, new me in the new year date. Guys, this is a booking tool. We want your calendars chock full for December and January, because we know, as well as y'all do, that after this holiday push, after the holiday shipping deadline, things can get a little quiet, right? And we don't want your calendars quiet. We want your calendars full and want your calendars excited. So giving a gift that you have already to share with folks, or giving them an amount of like a dollar amount that they're able to spend with you through you, what you already have in your home that you can send them. They can choose, I put the fruiteria set on here, choose by 11:30, choose your date by 11:30 and choose a fruiteria in the scent of your choice. First 5 to book only, but I mean,
I know.
urgency and all.
$8 for a $26 collection to the first 5. So
I love that.
I love that. And again, those are those shelf items, right? $4 cost that you can use for upgrading your order size, etc. And it just makes it easy. You don't have to Venmo them, because what I learned from Bonnie was she's all about getting a new product in their hands, right? So she knows what they use, but we want them to try something new. And so this is where you can go to the clearance section if you don't have inventory, or if you do, don't overgive. Don't do a $50 gift with a $75 purchase, right?
Honestly, know your worth.
Please. Yeah, know your worth, and don't devalue the worth of your products. So again, we wanted to give you some ideas. It's always about how do you up the sale? Because if that happens with 20 customers who probably would have ordered $50 with the or $49 with the almond, but you say, but wait, with just a little bit more, you will get a free gift with every $75 you purchase. You want to bump sales up, right? So that's what we're doing, taking that. And remember, people do love a little at the spa. So I wanted to just share with you. So I'm going to go and share it one more time.
Oh, yep, go ahead.
I gotcha. Something else that we loved. So this is going back to some of our favorite features. So bear with me. This is my favorite. Can you see the spa on the screen, Jack?
Yes.
Awesome. So my favorite offer in the November brochure, which again is ending the 30th. So I would be posting this for sure, is my favorite is on page, I think it's page 43-ish. Sorry, I didn't have my page ready. But my favorite is the hand and feet collections. Yep, 43. They're hard to see because they're at the bottom. But these are gifts that are for every age, every stage, any gender, right? Any lifestyle. So I love these. A $38 foot spa set, great for couples, great for men, women, and the hand spa. So have you really featured those two offers? I know y'all sell those like cray cray, and this would actually help you book parties that we just talked about, the before, or the unwind before the grind, a little at the spa. Host your own. They can host a text party, a messenger party, a Facebook event, in person. They can bring their party to Starbucks tabletop with you. This is really about, I want to help them get their holiday spree free. Do 20% of your sales go to the hostess. So if she has a $500 party, holy buckets, she's getting $110 free with Christmas. And this is gift buying time. It's a shopping event for you and your friends. And I am also going to go live in your party or in the text and do a video and talk about our feature items. I would do this week with a client shopping event to close out the November brochure and Cyber Week, because you want to show them these fabulous trios. I love the hand and foot. This is wonderful. You could be doing a live demo, a quick video. You could just post this sheet in your text, in your email. But again, it can lead to booking, and it can lead to sales. And it could also intrigue them to say, could you imagine sitting in a room? We're going to take 30 minutes. We're going to light some candles. We're going to put on a little spa music on my phone. We're going to have your friends bring tubs. I've got some marbles, and we're going to do a little at the spa. And we're going to do a final shopping event with your friends. but we're going to just have a 30-minute escape. Hand and feet, picture taking these fabulous products. So buy these bundles while they're on sale, book something fun with your friends. If you can't fit it in December, let's get you ready for January. Again, the first 5 get this. Let them know that every collection that you sell, this will be included. Are you printing them and putting them in the trios that you're selling so that, again, that customer knows how to use it? And a coupon for the person buying it, maybe a free gift certificate or a free gift with every purchase in January, whatever that be. So we wanted to bring you back to that. But it also, I love talking about the almond this week, the hand and foot products this week, because my favorite gift of all is the one that goes to you. And it's the last page. It's the final page. And that is page 51. Page 51, when I'm showing almond and I'm showing the foot and the hand sets, take you to the mix pack. Are you ready to mix it up? You can still open up your own Jafra website today, right? You can kick it into gear with this mix pack, which has bundles of gift ideas for you to give to others, but it opens up the door to more. And so we really, truly wanted to say, can you feature it and go from buying to booking to beginning? And Jackie and I wanted to bring you some new verbiage on what is being said out there. So we did a little research because joining is a little outdated, enroll is a little outdated. So we wanted to end with just some fun words on what might we say.
I'm
So,
getting
and
there.
yep, that's okay. Maybe I'll have some more, but thank you. Sorry.
Oh,
Let-
I also
let me
have
do
gift
this.
certificates. Yeah.
Go for it, Jack. Go for it,
No.
and then we'll come back to where I was landing.
So we were just talking about also gift certificates and how you can utilize their gift certificate if you don't have a ton of product on hand, or you want people to come back to you in December and January, utilizing a gift certificate or a gift voucher. Yes, I made all of these. Yes, I can share them. They are all made for you and you can personalize them easily. So that's all. There you go.
Yes, love it. So we wanted to end with a little bit of the buzz, and so it helps you build your team. So remember, there's passive and there's active events to invite people to. We encourage all of them. Passive is you're just sending them a link, okay? So we have had Bitly's ready. They're not perfect. They may not be what you want, but make your own text video for a minute or two, right? But we wanted to remind you, we have one Jafra Biz opportunity chat that's always ready for someone to take a look at the opportunity. And Jackie updates that every single month with the current flyers and kits. Number 2, we have another one for those who want to really talk about earning more in 2024, and that's Show Me More Jafra. That is a comp plan video, okay? Next, we have so many testimonies. If you go to our YouTube channel for the region, it's under Jackie Geisinger. You could type in the word joy, J-O-W, and up will pop all of our recorded messages. I have a description in there. You can use any of those Jafra opportunity sessions you wish, or make your own very quick and put that at the end of every customer deal that you're sending. You want to have the opportunity to join everywhere. That's a passive event every single day. So these were some of the words. This is the buzz on how do you invite people today. So some of them, Jackie and I will go back and forth. So let me start with the first one. Belong to our beauty community versus join Jafra now. Okay, take one, Jack.
Sign on to your own success instead of join my team or sign up here.
Hop onto a hot, demanding beauty business, okay? Instead of, oh my God, the kit is such a good deal.
Yeah. Plug into a growing beauty business in 2024. So instead of join my team in 2024 or whatever, plug into a growing business, a growing community in 2024. That reads to like influencers and folks who are interested in building online.
That's right, because they still have 4 weeks to grow, a little less, but to grow their sales, whether they're selling by our shipping date. And Jack, what was our ending shipping date?
The 14th of December.
14th of December is your final day to take orders. From there, you're going to be selling inventory and you're going to be selling gift certificates, right? So again, we just wanted to take some time today to finish this week in the next 4 days, but think of how to keep building your team and helping others in the next 4 weeks. And then we're going to take a little holiday break and go to week 52, the final week of the year. So let us just come back. Is there anything, Jack, we had in the chat with comments, questions, or ideas?
Well, Rochelle is asking, where is this instruction from? I
Oh.
think that was from your booklet.
It's Jafra training. Go under training, go to product, okay? And then you will go in there, and I went under body care, and there's almonds, there's everything I found today. It's always in Jafra Biz.
Let's see. Cecilia said, this is great verbiage. You guys, if you're not sure what to say, I'm going to give you a little hint, okay? Go to ChatGPT. I know it feels like cheating, but go to ChatGPT and write in the message that you want, and then you could say, but make it whatever. So this morning when we were looking for some verbiage, it was direct sales, whatever, like join my team, enroll. And I said, but make it community. And they made it community. And I said, ooh, but make it buzzwords. And they built on it. ChatGPT is smart, okay? And it builds on what you're asking until you get what you want. So don't be afraid. If you're not sure exactly what to say, go ask the internet what to say and then make it your own. Change it to make it your own.
That's right. Between Canva and chat, I'm telling you, that's what Jack and I do almost every day.
All the time.
Almost every day for y'all. So thank
Carol's
you. Go
got her
ahead,
paw
Carol.
up.
I get new information almost every day from consultants that have been in the company for years. And one of my consultants had no idea. She didn't, two things. She didn't know she could share what's on Jafra Biz with people outside of Jafra. And that was like a revelation for me. And she's been with the company for 10 years. Very, very active, fairly active. And then she didn't know you can get more information about the products by hovering over the image of the product where it says see more or quick view, the quick view. And so a lot of our consultants don't know these things. And it's amazing that they didn't know, or she doesn't know, and a lot of them don't, new and veteran, that they can share anything on Jafra Biz with anyone outside of Jafra. What a revelation I had.
Yeah, it just proves meeting with your team weekly, you learn a lot, right? And it's identifying what do they need this week? What do they need to learn this week? No, it's great. It's true. So we assume they know, but really, again, as always, the teacher only appears when the student is ready, right? So, and we can say, oh, we've been training on that for years. They weren't ready. It's their timing, and that's where listening. Great job, Carol. As Bonnie said, listen and serve their needs. So awesome. Okay. Anything else before we head out?
No,
All right.
have the best day, everybody.
Happy Monday. Happy big week. Thank you so much to Bonnie Strigenz. Bye, everyone.